DOPPLER.org. Protesters say if men can remove their tops in public, women should be allowed as well. Counter-demonstrators condemned the participants' mankinis on display.
You know, I was researching this story and I went to DOPPLER.org. You have to be very careful in checking that out. But good supporting a good cause. Let's talk about the weather. Boy, we have a cool picture to show you. This is a Red River hummingbird, and a viewer just uploaded this direct to our site, and you can do it too and have it featured on the news. I think it had 34 hits on the website, and it's going to get a lot more right now. So yeah, head to krq.com and you go to the weather section. You can upload your own photo. The person didn't leave their name, so I don't have a name for you, but thank you for the wonderful pic. We do have a couple of storms right now, kind of exiting the Durango, Farmington, Aztec area. A somewhat busy night there tonight, but we'll see things start to die down in the next few hours here. Could see some scattered activity. Not a whole lot of heavy rainmakers out of these, so just some light rain. We could see some wet roads, so let's be careful for doing any traveling. But the bulk of the precipitation today was kind of centered or on the outskirts of high pressure, centered over the southeastern part of the state. Albuquerque got a decent amount of rain this evening. Some storms rolled through pretty quick here and did some decent work. Let's check out the numbers. More than 1.5 inches of rain in northeast Albuquerque. Farmington, you guys did pretty well too, just over a ½ inch of rain. Capitan getting in on the fun, and Zuni Pueblo as well, so just over a ¼ inch there. More on the way as we get into the next couple of days here. Today's highs, a lot of us were pretty warm. 95 in Tucumcari, 95 in Clayton. Clayton, you guys are going to be dropping 20 degrees in the next few days. We'll show you in the 7-day forecast here. 94 in TRC, topping out at 93 in Albuquerque. As far as the current temperature, 79 degrees. We're at 45% relative humidity. South winds at 6 miles per hour. Temperatures around the house, most of us are pretty cool, especially in the northwest. That nice rain cool there. 68 and 67 up in Farmington, 73 down in Silver City, 80 in Roswell, mid-70s over in Tucumcari. So high pressure is going to sit tight for a little bit, but it'll eventually shift over to the west. Our focus for storms tomorrow will be on the western side of the state. As we get things going, we're going to scatter our chances for more widespread coverage as we see a cold front pull down from the north. So really into the Monday night, Tuesday time frame is where the good portion of the state could get a good soaking, even here right in the Albuquerque area. So we'll be looking toward that. And also with that, some very, very cool temperatures as that front pulls through. The northeast is going to get at first a good 25 degrees colder, cooler as mentioned. 10 here in the Albuquerque area, and then toward the southwest we'll be dropping 5 to 10 degrees. So we'll be in the 80s for next week, a lot of us. So a nice relief from the heat. Farmington, 89 degrees. Expect thunderstorms. Some lingering tonight, and then we'll get into it again tomorrow. 7-day forecast shows you hanging on to these storm chances for at least the next few days. Also cooler weather on tap for you guys. We'll step it back up to the 90s for the end of the week. Southwest New Mexico, TRC, you guys will be looking at the hundreds. Silver City, 89 degrees. Storm chances, especially in the higher elevations for the southwest, and we'll hang on to those into Thursday, Friday time period. Southeast New Mexico, high pressure is still kind of squashing some of your storm chances, but we will have a little bit of a chance as we get into tomorrow. 97 in Roswell, but look at your 7-day forecast, Roswell. Well, you go from 97 degrees to 85 on Tuesday. Your best shot for rain is going to be the Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday time frame, and enjoy those 80s because you're going to be back to the 90s by Friday. Northeast New Mexico, cool weather on the way. 96 in Clayton. You guys are going to be down to the 80s by Wednesday there. Las Vegas, 85 degrees. That'll be your high tomorrow. Spot storms, we'll look to the Sangre de Cristos to see those. 70 degrees on Tuesday for Las Vegas, 72 Wednesday, getting back to the 80s by Friday and Saturday. Northern Mountains, we can see some activity there tomorrow. 85 degrees and 84 in Taos, 72 in Red River. Mid-80s for Santa Fe. Santa Fe's 7-day outlook shows us hanging out in the 80s for the most part, and we'll be looking at good chances of storms. Tuesday, a high 77, 78 degrees for you, and East Mountains will be in the mid-80s for the most part, upper 80s in Edgewood, 87 degrees. We're already sitting pretty at 85 degrees. Afternoon storms aren't out of the question. Same story here in Albuquerque, isolated storms. 90 for you downtown. Well, if you don't like the 90s, just wait a couple of days. We're going to get to the 80s. How about 83 degrees, 81 on Wednesday?
80s are back.
80s are back.
All right.
They never left.
Yeah, thank you, Ian. The isotopes wrap